Hello everyone, good old Flamexskull here. I'm just here to share that I am suffering a little bit with the Conan burnout, but you know, there will be new videos come January, so just hold on tight. I just need a little bit of a break for the holiday season. You know, don't go Grinchy on me. I'm very happy that you guys have been sticking around. I appreciate it so much, but I actually want to have a little bit of constructive criticism about what they could do to Conan Exiles, at least what I would like them to do, but not like they're going to do it. But it would be nice to see at some point in the future to add a little something interesting to this game. So let's go! The first thing I want to bring up is give NPCs a bit of a purpose. Unfortunately, once you've already learned a little bit of the lore and what the purpose of them being here, there's not really any reason to interact with them aside from learning a emote. Another thing they should just add, it would be nice that if you would be able to have them partake in a quest or just finish some sort of quest line and they teach you a recipe, you know, something. I mean, after all, you meet Conan in a bar. You meet him in a bar and there's not really any reason to talk to him aside from, you know, here's Conan, he exists, the guy in the flesh, and he just stays there forever. I'm not expecting anything deep. Hell, even if it was something like, I don't know, a Dark Souls sort of thing, you expend their dialogue and they end up somewhere else, and then eventually they, I don't know, give you a recipe. I would say give you an item, but since this is a survival game, you would probably die and never be able to get it again, unless you could redo their quest line. You know, it would give another reason for you to go into these dungeons, too. Dungeons on Conan Exiles are like Skyrim level. They're very good. Whereas some of them are just sort of, you know, copy and pasties. And for the most part, I mean, just recently I discovered this giant fucking place under the cellar that I didn't even know existed. I played this game for what, like 400 hours, and I didn't even bother to check under the wine cellar? That was pretty a nice surprise, but this unfortunate thing, all I know is you're probably going to learn a recipe or two of something unique, but I'm sure there's something good. I mean, this place looks fucking Souls-like, doesn't it? But unfortunately, that's all I can imagine. You'll probably just learn some recipes, some emotes, or anything. There's not, like, the draw to going into a dungeon isn't really amazing. I mean, you probably find a chest that has the chance of having a legendary in at most, and you probably have to get keys anyways. There are these little cheesy places, right, where you can get really rare weapons from chests, and I guess there is a little of a loot monger idea to it, but for the most part, when you find these chests, it just has random decorations and shit, which brings me another thought, is what they should do for the building segment, I guess you get what I'm trying to say, is they should have it so you don't have to build them in the decoration table. I swear to God, that's the most annoying thing to do, is go into, because there's no organization when you go inside in the decoration building list. There's none whatsoever. I mean, I guess you can kind of sort of, but there's just so much that you have to sift through to get what you fucking want. And the last thing I should bring up is what I think would make the game really good, is give us some endgame. Give us a purpose. I mean, there's already a purpose in the Exiled Lands, you know, find all the things and then get out, but that's like a No Man's Sky ending. I don't think anybody likes that, where you get out of the Exiled Lands and you create a new character and do it all over again. That's absurd. What they should do, and hear me out, they should do a sort of like you'd be able to pass the ghost fence. Like there'd be an elite area past the ghost fence. Like the zone your map would just expand, essentially. Which, you know, I already know this corner of the map here. It's supposedly a load segment. Like, and a lot of the big dungeons, you teleport there and you're loaded underground. But how about instead they just do it all like deep underground instead of having to do that shit? It seems silly to me. I think they even did that for Under the Cellar. You're actually just deep underground. But what I'm trying to say is it should be almost like, I don't know, it sounds like my comparison would come to anime, where it's like the Dark Continent for Hunter x Hunter. This would be a purpose of like, it'd be like the super uber endgame content. And even though I hate that kind of shit in like MMOs, when you get to your max level, then it's all about your gear. But let's just say, yeah, why doesn't it be like that, where you can take on some really powerful dudes with groups of people? It'd give a purpose to the online component, or maybe have some, I don't know, anything. They could do so much with it. There's even this pointless little dungeon area that, well, it's not even a dungeon. I'm guessing they plan to add it at some point. But right now, it's just a pointless little cavern. It doesn't do anything. It looks like it's presentable, like you can enter it, but try as I might, you cannot. So, I'm guessing something in the future. We'll see what they have in store for us. So yeah, those are my quick little ramblings of what I would like to see in the game. Very, very short, I know. Not too much to really say, aside from just what I've already spieled within 5 minutes. So, happy that you guys are sticking around. You will see me in the future. That's for sure. I'm just busy right now. Busy with the Christmas thing, you know, that's kind of important to some people. So I'll see you in the new year. Peace. Wait, you're still here? Well, yeah, also, let me know if you want me to play anything else in the future, other than Conan Exiles. Is there any other thing you guys want to see me play? Or do you want me to see other videos of some form? More analysis things? Just let me know in the comments.